Okay, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to our video. Today's video here for Nippon Sangoku episode 6. Fucking love this show. Last episode was just, it literally only gets better. It only gets better. That's all I have to say. I have nothing else to say. I want to get into this episode ASAP. I'm so fucking excited to get more of this show. The quote dropped at the end of the episode by whatever his name is. I forget, I apologize. Well, I'll get other names down here eventually, but the quote that he dropped to inspire Aoteru was, oh my god, it was so fucking good. And you know, the whole planning, plotting, and scheming going on from both the Tyras and now Ryuman, and them planning something. We've got obviously Sei clearly leading us into the most obvious trap of all time. They're getting a bunch of the army away, and then are probably going to attack or ambush the army as is because they're in a bad position where they're headed to. All the above. Yeah, so we're gonna see how this goes. Let's hop into this. Per usual, further to check out the Patreon and Discord. Links are in the description below. As far as the Discord goes, we talk about current anime, past anime, current manga, past manga, and have non-anime conversations as well. And as far as the Patreon goes, you get exclusives and uncuts to all my reactions. So feel free to check out either of those over your own will. And further up straight into Nippon Sangoku episode 6.
大和歴60年春、富士山世の命を受け、常備兵3万と1000の兵を率いて金沢を目指して率いる左中将長峰資料は
Kaku was his name.
行軍3000を率いて
Getting a reinforced at
福井までたどり着いて
Say Kaga. Hello. I have a lot more questions about you and the kind of person you are after the whole thing that was talked about last episode. You know, Kaku's whole breakdown of her. I think it's probably somewhere in the middle where she is doing what she's doing for the reasons that Kaku described, but she also genuinely cares for her nation at the same time. Yes, of course. Tono Tsugu Taira has already entered Kaga. Yeah, and of course this is you know, the whole reason that they were going to meet there in the first place was for a supposed defector, but here is the defector, I believe, directly reporting to, okay, no, that's not, this is not the, what's his name, Nagao, I believe, this is not him, but there's the whole, like, he's supposedly defecting because he was treated badly and lashed and whipped and flogged, as they put it, but here it's being reported directly to her. So precious on the door. Seibu. Yeah, here we go. Dude, her character design is so fucking dope. Kaga Kanzawa Castle. Ooh. Jesus. Is this Nagao or? Governor of Kaga, Muton Nagao. Yeah, they're purposely flogging him to make it look more realistic. That was one of the doctrines or stratagems that they talked about last episode. It was purposeful injury to make it look more realistic to garner empathy or sympathy. Jesus. Basashi Hata Junichi Tamaki. This is a whole, so this is Yamato's messenger here, is this guy, is, I believe, I'm going to assume by how they have it laid out that his name is Junichi Tamaki, and so he's the Yamato messenger that probably relayed to Denki and them that the Muton Nagao guy was being flogged, and so this is what he saw and he reported back, but it's all play by Sei, obviously. He feigns what Commander Wajima's orders. One hour later, and they're obviously trying to convince this messenger that Nagao is actually a traitor. Yeah. You seriously think this is some? Yes, I do. You have a thing for Wajima, so you'd probably do anything for her. Yes, I do think it's a self-injury stratagem. I mean, yeah, that's fucking insane. Oh damn, he's got long hair. Such bullshit. Such a convincing act as well. An annex Kaga. Oh, you're all getting played. He's gonna look and be like, he fell for it. I mean, yeah. Fucking obviously, dude. Fucking obviously. Yeah, we're at the river that will put our army at a horrible disadvantage. You people and your runny noses, your Tyras and your runny noses. Borderland General Corps, Right Lieutenant General Go Sugo.
みたいですね。さっき通ってきた大正寺区、ほんでここ飲み区におっためっちゃ少なかったし、3区に伏兵を置くとも思えへん。長尾ムートンの投稿がガチってことが証明されました。え、無視？誰も笑った顔を見たこと。確かにここ数日。
Heard of him these past few days are. The sugar cubes! Because we know he was eating sugar cubes and they said his wife would get onto him for it a couple episodes ago. This OST is so ominous. Yeah, so he won. Yeah, so they're okay. So that's their goal. This clarifies their goal, the Tyro's goal even further. They want to oust Ryumen and throw Tongotsu into his position as the borderland general. And to do that, they're attempting to make this play here, which I would assume Denki probably knows is a trap, but they're banking on the possibility that it's not. They want to get rid of Ryumen more than anything else at the moment. So even if their country or nation takes damage from it, he believes as long as he can get Ryumen out of there and take control and power of the Borderland Corps for himself, that he can then fix whatever problems are created from ousting Ryumen in the first place. But of course, they're taking a gamble here as is on the chance that it might not be a trap. So he's gonna fire him immediately as soon as he's the leader. Yep, here's Tamaki. Tama-chan. The banquet underway as well. Oh my god. Serious ass expression. It's looking awful bad. There will be no escape. Yeah, I mean, that was the whole thing, is that they want them to cross the Tedori River so that they have no escape to get back. That's clear. That's what Sei's plan is, to ambush them there and then maybe send people into Yamato as well at the same time. And that will be the end. Damn! 龍門辺境将軍率いる皇軍3000と合流する。探らせる。この川渡るんはそれからや。都合宇宙上。よう喋るようになった。This is the first time he's spoken this much. Yeah, it's a good question. I'm so curious to see what exactly Ryumen wants Aoteru and Sune to do as well. Sune-chan-san to do as well. Because obviously they left a lot of them behind, giving them information for a reason. And then they've got the whole transport team, you know, the guy who committed the crime of like trying to say we should defect to Sei, like that was probably genuine. It looked like that was probably genuine, but it could have been set up by Kaku and Ryumen for him to say that so that they could then pin so they would know that Aoteru would pin the exact crime they wanted of exilement, and then they could send a weirdly large amount of forces on his exile for some purpose. Like, there's so much mind games and plotting and planning going on here. I fucking love it. Executed or dismissed. Jesus. Oh my god. You're saying arrest him?
おっさんここでは私が最高指揮官や次私を嫌な気持ちにさせた
He's got a revolver on him. Oh my god.
ほな行こうか
Well, Tongotsu, it's your grave, brother. You're digging it. You're digging that grave for yourself right now.
ここ金沢に向かっているとのことです。マジです。
Wait, what?
マジ
Mm.
です。
Oh my god. He's like he can't believe they're this fucking stupid. He's like, they're actually on their way? Really? Nobody stopped to think that's a bad idea, like they shouldn't do that? And he's like, okay, celebrate for us. Celebrating at the thought of getting praised by Wajima. Why are you clicking your tongue? This deception would work. Victory secured. Oh, Jesus. I mean, I'm going to assume that Ryuman thought that Tongotsu would do this. I believe that's his name, by the way. I might be butchering the pronunciation, but I believe it's like Tongotsu. This has to be part of their plan, right? Or are they just going to accept, because they cannot let Tongotsu Taira die, because that would immediately, Denki would off Ryuman. Like his life, he would end his life. Mitsuhide Ryuman. We'll kick off the after party, so get here quick. They're gonna die. We're fucked. They're fucked. Yes. There you go. Thanks for the information. That's all he needed to know, is that Sugo made an attempt. Oh, fuck. It didn't meet trap. We are finished. They just said, not fucking doing it. Not going. Take a leap, warp to Okinawa. This could be signing your death warrant if they were to kill Tongotsu Taira. The smoke in the air. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Previously unclear moves are starting to come into focus. Yeah. Banquet course meal. Seikaga Kanazawa Castle. What? Okay, they got dancers in here. Geisha, yep, they've got all the Yamato soldiers with all their guards down. Every single fucking one of them's got their guards down. Geisha troop idol stars, so they got idols and say. Nagao sitting right next to Taira. What is their grand plan here? Because they could just annihilate them all right now or like poison them all, but I feel like there's more steps to this. Is incredibly generous. Jesus. Suspected your surrender was a ruse. They still have him tied up here. I mean, he just implied it's because he thought your surrender was a ruse, which it is, and he's completely correct. Oh boy. Just a hobby of his? So he's... okay, so he's not flat out telling him that he suspected it of a ruse, but he just implied it a half second ago. It's poison, isn't it? Oh, he's talking to Sugo. Oh, because Sugo's not eating because he thinks it's poison, so he's not gonna eat it. If I'm gonna die anyway. This dude is too cold. Damn. He said, bring him a sugar cube.
あんただけはまだ俺を疑
He
って
still
いるっぽ
seems
い
to
っすね
doubt me. Tonotsugu, excuse me, I've been calling him Tongotsu, which is not the right name. Tonotsugu.
自国の将兵を全く信用してない証拠。辺境将軍隊の名声が圧倒的。
A ruling reputation in military matters.
何にせよ、真の計略が
Even
露
if
見したと
the
して。
real strategy. Oh, he's got a fucking revolver right in his pocket. It's all poison, isn't it?
うまい。
毒なんて持ってないってことは信じてもらえたみたいっすね。
But then there's got to be some longer play here. Like, they could poison them here, or they could just have all the Sei soldiers jump out and shoot them all while their guard's down. There's a bigger play at hand here.
金沢は戦場にならへん。
Duh.
可能性は十分
Oh, did they have to get up in the middle of the night here? Seems like they had to get up in the middle of the night. Also, like, at the same time, Yoshitsune's residence.
金沢確かに挟み撃ちすることです。大和の主力の大軍を撃つ後期。
Yep, but I guess they're waiting for Ryumen. So that's probably the longer play here, right? They've got Tonotsu. I already forgot his name. They've got Tyra's son, Denki's son. They've got him there. They just want Ryumen to get there, because if they can wipe out Ryumen and all the soldiers that Ryumen was bringing, then that wipes out a huge chunk of their forces. But Ryumen is not coming, and that's an issue. That's going to be an issue for Sei. Because do they just kill the people that are here and take out the forces that are here, or do they wait until more of the forces are supposed to show up and then take them all out? I'm assuming that's what the issue is here.
金沢は征夷の領土じゃという。
Kanazawa is Sei's own territory.
金沢で大軍同士が征夷も無傷で土地は荒れ果て貧しい者も増える。武功を立てた将兵らに褒美の土地を与えることもできん。不安定な征夷としても考えています。
Yeah. They're gonna attack. Yep, I literally talked about this in the beginning. They bring them all out there, but what I said is that they would attack out there and attack Yamato itself. No. Oh, it all makes sense now. They are going to keep the forces there, being amicable, being friendly. They're going to keep them in Kanazawa, not attack them. They're going to be friendly, not poison them, not do anything bad to them, but they are going to keep them there. And the reason that Ryumen and Kaku left people like Sune, Aoteru, and many other of the Borderland Corps where they are is because they expected that Sei would attack. They expected that Sei would attack Yamato while a lot of their forces were in Kanazawa. And Ryumen has pulled back as well now. Ryumen and Kaku have pulled back to Fukui. They're not going to Kanazawa because Kaku said do the unexpected, but I think in his mind, he's beginning to uncover their plan, and that they aren't going to kill the forces in Kanazawa. They aren't planning on doing that. They are planning on attacking Yamato while the forces are there. And I think Kaku is picking up on that. So they're playing the long game. It will be from Fukui, which is exactly where Kaku said to pull back to. Oh my god, this show's so peak. But that hasn't occurred because Kaku has pulled back. Okuetsu Prefecture. So they're gonna go for a roundabout one. Ooh, and wasn't this the territory that they said they hadn't inspected? They hadn't sent scouts to? They were going through this top left one. They're going through this top left one, but they said they had not inspected or sent scouts into this territory, which would make perfect sense if they were to go through there. That's Sugol, that was his name. Go Sugo wanted to send scouts into the other territories and hunker down at the Tedori River before crossing it. He wanted to send scouts into other areas to be sure something like this wasn't occurring, of which it is. That makes so much sense. There's no other way. Region is mountainous and prone to disasters. So my mom once told me.
その領土を維持するには最低でも5万の兵が必要や。1万の兵すら来られへんで。
That would have been true up until a month ago. Mostly policy of Sei's new administration. Yep. That is exactly what Ogawajima did. Did a very similar plan to what Aoteru did. There you go. Constructing and maintaining bases and assisting with disaster relief. They prepared that area to get through. Oh my god, and she made that policy specifically for this plan she was gonna put into action. This shit is crazy! Oh my god, I love this show. Oh my god, dude. That's nuts! Holy fuck. Yup, and there they all are. Oh my god. From the northern land of Sei, Ogawajima departed Hakusan. Damn. Yep. Aoteru was right on the fucking money, and it goes along with things that we had theorized as well. This show is too good. Oh my god. Linking the two countries. Yeah, that's why it was barriered up so the two countries didn't interact and such. It was like a barrier between the countries. Oketsu, Kuzuyuru Castle, Yamato, Katsuyama Castle, Ono Castle. The events they set towns ablaze and closed it on Kuzuyuru Castle. Oh, and they're gonna... Oh my god! They're fucked. Ooh, you're in the opening quite a bit too. I think there's a couple shots of her in the opening. Give me the name again. Let's shut it for like half a second. Badly outnumbered. Yeah. Deputy Castellon Hiraizumi. Hina, okay. God damn it. Yoshinaga Sato. Oh my god, they got soldiers beat the hell up. Kanazawa's regular soldiers. Is Aoteru and Sune gonna show up to be like reinforcements here because they figured out the plan and what's going on? Because then we've also got Ryumen and Kaku pulling back as well, but they're not pulling back to here, I don't believe. Because they said they're pulling back to Fukui, but it's going to be closer to... Maybe they are pulling back all the way over here. I'm not entirely sure where exactly in Fukui they're pulling back to. Who do you think would command them? And we know, at present, he is not particularly working for the nation's best interest. He is working for his own to gain as much power as possible. So they don't want to call reinforcements because it would make Tyra look good sending reinforcements here to help. Jesus. As early as tonight. Just need to hold out till nighttime. Oh, Jesus. Oh. Oh, they're gonna end the episode here? Okay, there's a lot more probably, but they're gonna start playing. We're skipping the fucking ending this episode. The ending visuals at least. Yamato bandits overrunning this castle. Oh, Jesus. Just one head, and then they'll spare everybody. They'll take over the castle, but they'll spare all the lives of this castle's castellan and surrender the castle. We're gonna raise this castle to the ground. Jesus! Is the guy gonna sacrifice himself? What was his? Well, if he's about to do that, I need to get his name. It was Yoshinaga. Yeah, Yoshinaga Sato. Okay, I got Sato. Yeah, Sato. Oh my god. The castle's food stores. New auditor to Aoteru. Ooh, Aoteru has helped them stockpile tons of food because of his new border policies. Damn. Dude, fuck, man. They like, oh my god, they can make me care about characters so strongly in literally 2 seconds. I've known this Sato guy for literally like 3 minutes, and he's so fucking cool. This is the same shit that happened with the commander who voted to surrender that Olga knew, or that Olga's father knew, when they executed him. Such a fucking cool character, and I knew him for literally like 5 minutes. It's insane how the show does that. This dude is so cool. Oh my god. This show is unreal. Giving up his life to save everybody there and letting them have a counterattack. Literally giving up his own life so that his soldiers and civilians at this castle can survive, rendezvous with Ryumen, and live to another day to fight another battle. Oh my god, that's so... Holy shit, man. He's coming out. Yep. Forget that I'm straight up ignoring that order. Interesting. Are they gonna fake somebody else being a castellan? What's the... okay, and another twist here. I still thought it was actually gonna happen, and I had so much respect for the guy. A crazy twist here, and now it's not gonna happen, and it's like, fuck yeah, we get to keep this dope character around. So what's the plan? This castellan for nothing, did you?
でもここであんたを犠牲にして逃げたら今日ここに散った者たちに顔向けできんやから一緒にこの城守ろっさ
They're gonna try and hold out till night. So who is this they sent out here? Is it still him? Accept your resolve. Oh. They're sending people out there to fight. They got people dancing up there and shit. What? This is so cool. Oh my god. This is so fucking dope. I love this show so much. Woo! Yo! Oh, he'll be here by tonight, supposedly. They believe that they can get here by tonight. Say military chief. Gotta make a name for yourself somehow. Could you have said that to yourself back when you were nobody? Guys, it's just been straight glazing for me for the past like 5 minutes. This is genuinely one of my favorite shows in recent memory, and we are 6 episodes in. I like literally I look forward to this show so much, every single episode, and every single episode slaps unbelievably hard, and it somehow literally just gets better. You see that openly without shame. Holy shit. They're just charging this massive army head on. Like a coward, I'll kill you myself. Holy shit, the war begins. Yo, Hina's out there. God damn. I love it. Everybody's capable. Save West Expedition. Dude, oh my god. I've gotten chills so much that I've gotten teary-eyed like 4 to 5 separate times this video. This show is so fucking good. Oh my god, what an unbelievable episode. How does it only get better? How? I've got nothing else to say, man. This was an absolutely unbelievable episode in all regards. We just met Hina and Sato, and they're already so fucking cool, and I love them so much. How do you do that? How do you do that? Like, literally, this show has done that several times where they introduce a character, and within literally a minute or two, I'm like, this person's the dopest person I've ever seen in my entire life. This character is so fucking cool. Oh my god, the show's direction continues to be peak. The animation and art style and art composition and art quality continue to be completely and utterly top notch. And the plot continues to evolve and grow. And like, obviously Aoteru is our main character, but so many other characters have so many highlights and are so impressionable and so fun to watch. Like, he is obviously the main character, but everybody in the show contributes and is entertaining and is awesome and such cool and good characters on both the Sei and the Yamato side. It's so good and so cool, and I love it. Anyway, let's see. I hope Hina and Sato survive, you know, until reinforcements arrive from Ryumen and them, if they're on their way over here, if they make it in time, because supposedly, per what Aturi said, he said that other castles are being raided as well, so who knows exactly how this is going to go down. Maybe Aoteru and Sune will pull up for the assist. I'm not quite sure what's going to go on here from here on out, but I really hope we didn't just get introduced to Hina and Sato just for them to die in the fight next episode or something like that. But goddamn, this whole ending bit was so good. Anyway, I think that's gonna wrap it up. I need to stop just glazing the show because I could literally sit here and do that all day. This is my favorite show of this season. Mark like ReZero, because we're 4 seasons into that and it's one of my favorite series of literally all time. So a brand new show is not gonna be able to trump that. But as far as new shows go, this is my favorite of the season, and it's not even slightly close. There is not another show in this season that even comes slightly close to how much I love this show. So good, so peak. Anyway, I think it is going to wrap it up for my reaction to Nippon Sangoku episode 6. And by the way, the heavier editing on the last video did keep it from getting copyrighted, so I'm going to once again do heavier editing again. I apologize if that ruins the experience a bit, but that will be the case for this video. But anyway, yeah. I hope you guys did enjoy, and I hope you all have a good day.